Security.
Moving away to cloud-based programs is a shift from some of the companies that are needing to adapt to that, either the suppliers or the users. And that requires some infrastructure, addressing securities, and there are many aspects of it to make sure that also the workflow between the stations, you can't have half of the company working on one program and the other. So managing all this transition, the standards, the filing systems, even the accounting, we had some of those things. We had lots of manual systems where paperwork was involved, and now that we are remote, we had to re-establish a new process for us to have electronic approval systems and having orders issued and purchase requisitions issued and reviewed and approved remotely. I worked in different companies before starting the company in multinationals, so those tools were not very strange to us. We just didn't have a justification to implement them, and the COVID put us in a situation now we have to do them. And to be honest, it's the right move anyway, regardless of what's happening. This is the right direction, the right move.
So what we tend to see is that essentially the smaller companies that had already invested into IT and being more flexible in terms of their operations, they get to surf the wave in a way of COVID, whilst some of the big giants that might have not been as advanced in this sector, now they really are running last minute and trying to invest into optimizing their operations so that they can integrate IT solutions that will allow them to solve problems.
Let's take an example, a 3D printing company that wants to sell their products remotely as possible, and then of course they need to come and install the printers and then to provide training and technical support. They will not be able to physically arrive to the site, meaning that if a team of experts sitting in the US and they need to install a printer in Germany, they will need to find a way to remotely instruct the local team how to do the installation and how to train them. So in the past few weeks, I was looking into companies that are developing tools with augmented reality, virtual reality, and all kinds of interesting stuff and tools that will enable them to do more than a phone call. Really can take step-by-step engineers and technical managers how to do it remotely. I think also here we're going to see a nice surprise of people that said we should send someone physically there. Once they complete it successfully, and then they will say, why should we send someone in the future unless it's really critical? If it's successful, they're going to shift into that direction, and of course it's going to cost less, it will be more effective. If there is a demand, the solution will be there.